PESO, the ICT, and House of Representatives, and of course, our friends from the press. Magandang tanghali po muli. And of course, definitely before we proceed further, will you agree with me na tayo mga Pilipino ay truly talented and skillful pagdating sa sports? Siyempre, yes ang sagot natin dyan. Of course, we excel in several sports and that already includes esports. Esports actually became a medal event in the Southeast Asian Games in 2019 and made its Asian Games debut during the 2022 Hangzhou Games in China, kung saan our esports national team, Team Cebol, bagged 7 gold medals in this last SEA Games. And apart from that, AP Bren, a team also from the Philippines, won recently concluded MLBB World Championships. Kaya naman nakita natin yung potential ng sport na ito. Ngayon, to formally welcome us in this event, may I call on our General Manager from PTV, Ms. Annalisa Puod, to deliver the opening remarks.
Good afternoon to all of you, distinguished guests. Mr. Marlon Marcelo, the Executive Director of the Philippine Esports Organization. Also with us tonight, today is Jobert Yu, their Secretary General. I would like to acknowledge also Director Waywaya Macalba of the Presidential Communications Office, Sir Walter Torres, Commissioner of PSC, representing Chairman Richard Bachman. Good afternoon, sir. And then we have DICT Undersecretary for Special Concerns, Mr. Paul Mercado, representing Secretary Ivan Uy. And we also have Jamie Policarpio, the President of IBC. We also have here today House of Representatives Secretary General Reginald Velasco. Hello, sir. And then, of course, Gerald Barria, Undersecretary for Content Production of the Presidential Communications Office. Ako, Bicol Party List and Chairperson of Appropriations, Representative Zaldico. And of course, the Honorable House Speaker, Martin Romualdez. Thank you, sir, for gracing our event. Members of the press, welcome to the Unity League press conference. Today marks a first in Philippine TV broadcasting history wherein 2 free-to-air networks join hands to bring to the public the exciting and intense gaming action of esports in the Unity League. Through the help of the different LGUs, we hope to discover and train potential talents who will eventually be part of the country's national esports team. Let us all support Philippine esports and the Unity League. Good afternoon, everyone.
Thank you so much, our General Manager, Ms. Annalisa Puod. And of course, apart from providing the needed TV coverage along with our broadcast partner, IBC, General Manager Ms. Annalisa Puod was also able to enlist the House of Representatives and the PSC for this esports tournament. Now, to share with us some short messages, let us all hear from our first speaker, Mr. Gerald Barria, PCO Undersecretary for Content Production.
Good morning, everyone. Speaker Martin, good morning. Congressman Saldi, good morning. Sir Jim Paul, Ma'am Ana, all the officials from PSC and PESO, good morning. First of all, congratulations to the entire team of people who worked hard and executed this into its final form. Idea pa lang to last year, and ngayon, totoo na siyang national scale. Para sa mga hindi masyado familiar, esports has been growing not just in popularity, but in recently bringing significance in representing the Philippines in the global stage. We are currently the world champions in Mobile Legends in the world. We also bagged on the recent 3 Asian Games, we also won gold. We have always been good in most internet technologies, from social media use, online voting, Miss Universes, visiting certain websites, and of course, being good at professional level esports should be expected. We expect it to be good, but not this good. We dominate the world in esports. Pag best in the world na ang usapan, yan exactly lang ibig sabihin ng bagong Pilipino para sa bagong Pilipinas. With Bagong Pilipinas asking us, all of us, to be excellent and world-class in everything we do, Unity League would be a perfect venue to showcase how a country can dominate a global sport so much because we discover and train our esports talent better than anyone else in the world. So, global pride talaga natin to continue dominating the esports scene. No doubt, being an esport professional is a dream job for a lot of young Filipinos. I bet even old ones who doesn't want to get paid playing games. But we know, like any other professional sport, being on top of the league requires dedication, sacrifice, discipline, lots and lots of training. No doubt millions dream of being one of the Philippines representatives in one of these global events. Every classroom, every company canteen, every fast food has that person who grinds his win-loss so hard and watches every detailed character upgrade to maximize their game knowledge. They all dream of being in a huge stadium with thousands of fans screaming their name. And now they would all be given a chance. President BBM has always espoused the importance of discovering and honing talent from the grassroots. And this Unity League national tournament will give us as much opportunity to every single gamer sa lahat ng sulok ng bansa na bidiscover at may bagyan ng chance. Sobrang ipagdadasal natin na maging successful ang lahat ng aspect ng Unity League. National tournament ito, so medyo complicated yung logistics and operations ito. But sa mga future esports professionals na magagaling sa Unity League, ina-advance ko ng aking congratulations. Thank you for making us proud. Salamat sa pagiging bagong Pilipino para sa bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. Gerald Barilla. And one thing that Sir Gerald mentioned, what makes this Unity League different is that yung mga athletes po natin ay grassroots. Di po ba? This is the very first that we will be having this kind of tournament. Maraming salamat po. Next speaker is from the DICT, Undersecretary for Special Concerns, Mr. Paul Mercado.
To the Honorable Mr. Speaker, good morning. To Congressman Saldico, good morning, sir. To everyone here, my fellow government officials, ladies and gentlemen, gamers and enthusiasts, magandang umaga po. It is my honor to speak before you today as a civil servant in the ICT industry. In this Unity League, we will witness the convergence of skill, strategy, and sheer determination. This event is not just about tapping on screens or maneuvering virtual characters. This is about pushing the boundaries of what is possible, breaking records, and forging connection with fellow gamers across the globe. Today, we embark on a journey filled with adrenaline-pumping action, where every move matters, and every decision can lead to victory or defeat. But let us not forget that the essence of this gathering or this event is not merely about the triumphs and trophies, but about the spirit of sportsmanship, camaraderie, and fair play. Above all, gaming is an avenue for us to showcase our national pride. So we encourage the local government units to field their own teams in this league. On the national agency, the DICT recognizes the value of esports in its role to, number one, recognize the vital role of information and communication in the nation building. Number two, to promote the development and widespread use of emerging ICT and accelerate the convergence of ICT and ICT-enabled facilities. And lastly, to encourage the use of ICT to the development and promotion of the country's arts and culture and the national identity. It is something na hindi po natin masyadong nababanggit sa DICT, pero part po of the mandate under the law. So to all the gamers, get ready to embark on this thrilling journey. I say, may your reflexes be as swift, your strategies cunning, and your sportsmanship unwavering. May the best team emerge victorious. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Mr. Paul Mercado. And the involvement of our local government units will definitely be a big help sa lahat po ng ating mga esports athletes na may pangarap din na ma-recognize pagdating sa event na ito. And of course, Unity League will become the training pool for our esports talent dito sa ating bansa. Ganyan po, kaimportante at kahalaga itong ating tournament. Now, this time, let me call on, of course, Mr. Marlon Marcelo, the Executive Director of Philippine Esports Organization.
Good afternoon, everyone. And to our extinguished guest, Ms. Annalisa Pood, good afternoon. Mr. Jose Policarpio, Undersecretary Gerald Barria, good afternoon. Undersecretary Paul Mercado, Honorable Congressman Saldico, good afternoon. And of course, Honorable Speaker of the House, Martin Romualdez. I came from the esports community of the Philippines. And now I'm currently the Executive Director for Philippine Esports Organization. Magandang tanghali po sa inyong lahat. And we welcome this opportunity to, let's just say, welcome esports formally to the front of mainstream media. So today marks an important day to the Philippine esports community and to the Filipino gamers around the world. For the first time in history, we are witnessing the birth of an important partnership that will elevate the future of esports in the country. PTV's Unity League is a game changer in terms of how we elevate esports and ease it into the mainstream media. We are very always present into the digital sphere. The formulation of this said project came from last year as talks of engaging the youth and providing them with an opportunity to showcase their talents to the sport that they love seems like a formula to success. It is a fact that esports has now eased into its way to the Filipino youth. According to Newzoo, the Philippines has an estimated 43 million gamers, with a growth rate of 14.3% in 2020 to 2023. We term gamers, or we define gamers, as someone that plays 2 or more games on his or her preferred device, whether it's your mobile phone, laptop, console, or personal computers. We are all gamers. And with this number, most of the gamers in the Philippines are aged in between 13 to 24 years old. So it's the youth market. Last December 17, the recently concluded Mobile Legends World Championship held in Rizal Memorial Stadium garnered an outstanding 5 million peak viewers, all watching online. It also featured our Filipino representative and event champion April Ben battling it out with Indonesia's representative Onyx Esports. And of course, tayo po ang nanalo, tayo po nag-champion. Interestingly, the MLBB Women's SEA Games Grand Finals featuring our national team Seaball fighting Indonesia's women's team also broke the single most watched women's record with 1.3 million peak viewership in 2023. This became the largest watched esports game for the women's category. All of this viewership are only from broadcast and streams. This is why, for the first time, for the first season of Unity League, we have chosen Mobile Legends Bang Bang as our initial game due to the sheer numbers of Filipinos that play it. It has an estimate 20 million users in the Philippines alone, making it the #1 esports game in the country. The potential of bringing this audience to traditional media through PTV opens up a new door of possibilities and opportunities. The decision to serve and cater to the grassroots esport market is a game changer as well. This will give a platform for the esports Filipino athletes all over the country to be given a chance to compete with the best of the best amateur teams from different regions. Initially, esports is NCR-centric, Cebu-centric, or Davao-centric. Now, we wanted to include everyone and give a chance for everyone to join. And did you know that the Filipino actually excels in esports? Currently, we are ranked world #1 out of 111 countries that participated in the World Esports Championship held in Romania last August. As Secretary Abaya said, we also have won 6 medals from recently concluded SEA Games. And Filipinos are internationally renowned to be great esports athletes. We have Filipino athletes that play in international teams outside our country from games like Dota 2, Valorant, and Mobile Legends. We are really excited to be partners with PTV, and we welcome this project for all our esports athletes. Maraming salamat po sa suporta. Maraming salamat po sa pagtulong sa ating mga atleta at lakad matatag.
Thank you, Mr. Marlon Marcelo. And with the information that he shared to us, 43 billion gamers within the Philippines with the help of the LG USPA. So this is definitely really the best of the best esport athletes that we will be welcoming or knowing in the next possible weeks. Maraming salamat po. Our next speaker is from the ACO Bicol Party List representative, Mr. Saldico. Okay po, sir. Okay po. To introduce our next speaker, let me call on our General Manager, Ms. Annalisa Buod. Ay, sir, doon po tayo.
Medyo gusto yata talaga ni Congressman Saldi ko bigyan ng oras ang ating distinguished guest. Maraming salamat po, Congressman Saldi. It's my, ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct honor to introduce our guest today, and special guest and guest of honor, distinguished gentleman from Leyte, Honorable Speaker Ferdinand Martin Romualdez. Let's welcome him.
Thank you so much, and my good friend, our president of the IBC 13, Jim Paul. I see you more and more these days, so that's a good sign. And thank you for the kind introduction. I'd like, of course, to thank our host today, ACO Bicol Party List Chairman Honorable Zaldico, who happens to be the chairman on the Committee on Appropriations, a very, very important committee, for this is where we can garner more support for our stakeholders in today's event. I'd like, of course, to acknowledge our PCO Undersecretary, si Undersecretary Gerald Barria. So I have a newfound and a deeper respect now for you, Gerald. I just thought that you were just literally behind the scenes, but I think you are doing much, much more, and I'm very, very impressed, and I'm most excited for this. No, I'd like, of course, to acknowledge another good friend of ours, PTV Network GM, Annalisa Podo, has been doing so much for the network. I'd like to, of course, greet our DICT Undersecretary Paul Mercado, who's been doing so much as well for the games. We also have our Secretary General, who was very early today. Mukhang mas interesado ka pumasok dito kaysa sa Kongreso itong araw na to. Dapat wala ka sa flag ceremony ata kanina. Our Secretary General, Reggie Velasco. To all our stakeholders, our VIP stakeholders for the esports, our distinguished guest friends, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I'm actually very, very pleasantly surprised to come to the realization when Zaldi spoke to me about this event. I had not realized, that the Philippines and the Filipino gamers have excelled thus far. And even before I start my brief message, I'd like to thank all of you for making this possible, for all that support. I've always been wondering what my children have been doing. Ito pala yung ginagawa nila. So, it's an absolute honor for me to stand before you today as we embark on a groundbreaking journey, one that marks a pivotal moment in the history of Philippine esports, where we excel globally. The launch of the Unity League is not just an event, it's a bold step towards recognizing and nurturing the immense talent pool in our country, particularly in the realm of esports, and of course targeted at the youth. As was earlier mentioned, the age bracket of 13 to 24, and I think it actually goes beyond that, because I have another number of relatives, nephews and all that who are beyond 24. Hawak pa rin nila yung mga devices nila. Esports has rapidly evolved from being a pastime to a global phenomenon, breaking barriers and uniting players across the world through the spirit of competition and camaraderie. Indeed, the world of esports is witnessing a very, very extraordinary era, with the Philippines at the forefront, especially in the Mobile Legends Bang Bang competitions. The Philippines has a rich tradition of excellence in various sports, and it's high time we extend this legacy into the digital arena. The Unity League, with its inaugural Mobile Legends Bang Bang nationwide tournament, represents more than just the game. It symbolizes our commitment to inclusivity, teamwork, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. By opening this platform to all local government units, LGUs, we are tapping into the grassroots level, where the heart of Philippine esports beats the strongest. I commend PTV along with its broadcast partner, IBC 13, the Philippine Sports Commission, and the Philippine Esports Organization for their vision and efforts in making the Unity League a reality. This collaboration is a testament to what we can do and achieve together when we are aiming towards a common goal. To the young athletes and the enthusiasts, now is your moment. This is your arena. The Unity League is your opportunity to shine, to showcase your skills, and to take your place among the legends of Philippine esports. The path to greatness is ahead of you, and I have no doubt that you will rise to the occasion. Do not look to the Unity League as a mere competition. It's a chance to showcase your skills, to represent your communities, and to be a part of something bigger than yourselves. It is an opportunity to be at the forefront of an exciting and emerging field, to potentially become national esports athletes under Team Cibol, and to contribute to our country's success on the international stage. Remember, Every champion was once a contender that refused to give up. So I encourage you to seize this opportunity, to dream big and to work hard. The future of Philippine esports is shining bright, and it is up to us to ensure that it shines on the world stage. As the leader of the House of Representatives, I assure you that we are fully committed to supporting the development of esports in the country. In fact, Chairman Zaldico of the Appropriations Committee has pledged more support throughout these coming years for esports. We believe in the power of youth, innovation, and technology to bring about positive change. Together, let's make history and prove that the Philippines can be a dominant force in esports, just as we have been in other sports disciplines. Sa Bagong Pilipinas, meron tayong esports kung saan tayo talaga iwawagi in the world stage. I congratulate all of you, the stakeholders, and all the participants today, and most importantly, to all of our esports gamers for being there, enjoying the sport that you love, and excelling in the world stage. Thank you for being here today. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay kayo lahat. And may the best teams win.
Thank you so much, Honorable Martin Romualdez, Speaker of the House of Representatives, and of course to Mr. Jimmy Policarpio, the IBC President. And this is the opportunity na po for our photographers, for our photo opportunity, for our VIP dito po sa table. And then following this one po is our guest from this table po. After, kayo na po ang susunod for this photo op. And then after this table, we have the other side naman po. Okay na po tayo? Sir, and pwede na po tayong akyat dito po sa stage for our photo opportunity. And may I call on the gentleman on the other side of the table? Maraming salamat po. may sorpresa po ata ang ating mga VIPs on the table. And now, to explain what Unity League is, ano ba talaga ito? Anong tournament format? What is this opportunity? May I call back on the podium, of course, Mr. Marlon Marcelo, the Executive Director of a Philippine Esports Organization.
So, good afternoon ulit. So, this is just a briefer of what Unity League is all about. So, if you look at the timeline, it's very simple. Unity League will give opportunities to everyone in 5 different regions. And then, at the end of that, magkakaroon tayo ng initial regional qualifier. So, the 5 regions that are actually included is North Luzon, South Luzon, NCR, Visayas, and Mindanao. So maglalaban-laban dyan, yung mga teams, 128 yung cap natin for registration. And whoever goes or wins into the top 2 format will actually win and compete to the nationals. And after nilang sumali sa nationals, they will be flying over to Manila and will be competing to win the grand prize. So, kapag nanalo na sila at sila na yung first ever Unity League champion, they will be given a chance to actually compete and try out for the national team, which is Team Sibol. So, who can actually join the Unity League? So, we simplified the mechanics. It's open to everyone 18 years old and above. Okay? They must be a Filipino citizen because most of the time, of course, we would want all our amateur athletes, once they actually try out for the national team, of course, one of the major requirements for our national team must have a Filipino passport. Of course, this is really important. The actual athlete that registers to Unity League must not have any professional I would say, inclusions or commitments. That includes Mobile Legends Development League and Mobile Legends Professional League. We will be very strict and we will make sure that the actual athletes provide valid IDs so that you can actually register at pantay-pantay ang laban. Because one of the challenges for esports is actually making sure that the actual athlete is the actual registrant is the actual athlete. Kasi may mga tinatawag na ghosting or I would say mga posibleng pandaraya maganap dahil pwede ka magtago sa likod ng device. So we have to make sure that that is part of it. And lastly, happy to say that PTV is actually providing prizes, cash prizes and incentives of a total of 1 million pesos to be given away to our, of course, to our winners and to our athletes. As you can see, the registration dates are on your screen. We will be pushing the following dates. And for more information, we will be using our Facebook page, facebook.com/Unity League Philippines for more information and for the actual registration. Of course, PTV will actually be broadcasting this into their TV station, so there will be no live streams, and PTV will just push out the content that we will be producing for this event. So that's it. We're really much excited for this amateur event. We have 1 million pesos on the line. It's really big. It's going to change the lives of everyone na sasali. And hopefully, you support Unity League in its first season. We actually are thinking of doing bigger things, not just Mobile Legends, but of course, we wanted to push Mobile Legends because of its accessibility. Everyone has a mobile phone already, and the one thing that they really need is good internet connection. That's it. So Yeah, GM?
Okay, breaking news. Dahil ayaw nilang pumayag na kalahating milyon lang yung originally 500,000 for the champion, 300,000 for the second prize, and 200,000 for the third prize. But wait! Speaker Martin Romualdez will make an announcement.
We will now, because of today's very successful event and with all your support, we want to inspire all our stakeholders here. So we are upping the ante. So we will be awarding to the champion 2 million pesos. Second place, 1 million pesos. And third place, 500,000 pesos. We hope that this will get all our youth and all our gamers actively competing and making sure that they are prepared for the global stage in esports. So that is our show of support to all of you because you do so much for esports. And thank you so much, Jim Paul, for the recommendation. And Lisa, thank you so much for the whole idea of increasing it. Kinakabahan kaya lang yata, di ba? Pero I think since we are excelling in the world stage, I think we should level up so that our gamers will also be globally competitive and they will be inspired to get into this field of sports where there is so much potential for the Filipino players and gamers. Thank you.
Grabe yung pasabog. Sa laki po ng mapapanalunan itong ating mga atleta. Champion will receive 2 million pesos. And of course, the second prize will receive 1 million. And then the third placer will get 500,000, 500,000. Kaya naman siguro magiging ganadong-ganado ang ating mga atleta. There will be a total of 128 teams per tournament leg who will compete for top 8. And then the top 8 will advance to top 2, and the 10 best teams from different regions will face off at the championships. Yan po ang ating magiging tournament format. Ayan, maraming salamat po. At syempre, excited na talaga ang ating mga esports athletes. Now, we are opening the floor for any questions from our friends from the press. Before raising your questions, kindly state your name and then the organization that you are representing. Meron po ba? Yes, sir. Dito lang po tayo sa gitna.
Hello, good afternoon po. Edwin Rollion po from metropolar.net. Kay Congressman Romualdez, nagulat po ako sa announcement po ninyo. Kaya as media man, gusto ko na rin maging atleta na lang. This is the biggest prizes sa pagkakaalam ko po. Lahat ng tournament si esports, nakoberan ko naman po, pero walang ganyang kalaking premyo po. Pero ang linawin ko lang po, yung nabanggit po ninyo sa national finals na po, paano po yung mga regional champion? Kasi di ba may South, North, Visayas, and Mindanao. So, yung mananalo po sa mga yun, sa mga
Meron
sector
din
niyon,
po.
magkano po sila?
Usually, meron din pong prices yung limang legs natin. So currently po, yung sa every leg, allocated budget po is 60,000 pesos. So 30, 20, 10. And then you have a chance to win more pag nag-top 2 kayo as you move forward to the nationals.
Congressman, medyo maliit po sa regional, no? Baka may second pasabog po tayo. Maliit po sa regional. Although, inspiring po yun para sa kanila, para makaabot sila sa national finals.
O mag-double up tayo. Double na lang natin, di ba?
Thank you po.
So, 60, 40, 20, di ba? Double up.
Okay, thank you po. Mr. Marcelo, nabanggit nyo yung number sa participant. Sa kada leg ng kanya sa Luzon, sa North, ilan ang team na kailangang maano natin, maisali?
Initially po, we peg it to 128 teams. So 128 times 5 po yan, or times 7. Because normally, an esport team can have a substitute of 1 or 2 athletes. So that's our initial plan. If there is a larger demand, because of course, due to the generosity of speaker, we would need to actually open up more slots. But the initial strategy is 128 times 5 teams.
Yung mga teams manggagaling sa mga LGU,
Definitely based dun sa ano po natin, dun sa ilalabas nating guidelines. Yes. But pwede rin kayong gumawa ng sarili yung team within your region. You get what I mean? So, pwedeng manggaling sa isang city or magkakaibang city tayo, bubuo tayo ng team, pero nandun tayo sa region na yun.
pwede ba, ma'am, baka malinawan naman natin kasi kung LGU ang magiging representing the teams, yung premyo natin mapupunta sa LGU. Or sa, di ba? Kung sila ang, kunyari, the Cebu City formed the team, then nag-champion sila.
And definitely po, ang ano po namin, sa guidelines po natin, it's all going to be in the athlete. Kung sino po yung sumali.
Okay.
Ine-encourage lang po natin yung mga LGUs na tulungan po yung mga players kasi nai-imagine ko na marami pong mahihirap na bata yung naglalaro ng Mobile Legends sa buong Pilipinas. So, baka po yung mga bata na nasa Cebu or dun sa mga far-flung provinces po natin, wala po silang sapatos, wala po silang jacket, or wala po silang mga pangangailangan nila para makapag-compete. Baka po, kaya po ine-encourage namin yung mga LGU na suportahan yung mga teams from their cities or districts. At may mga congressmen po na nag-commit sila na magtatayo sila ng sarili nilang teams at susuportahan nila. For example, ako po, alam ko si Congressman Richard Gomez po, gusto niyang magtayo ng Ormoc Dragons or Ormoc Tigers at tutulungan niya po yung kanyang mga players from Ormoc para makarating po sa national finals. So, we're hoping po to encourage LGUs and mga district representatives and kung sino pong pwedeng tumulong dun sa mga athletes po natin na makakompete po dito po sa Unity League.
Madam, follow-up po, yung without the partnership with the private internet provider, no? Dahil wala naman po kami nakita na may Globe or Smart tayong kapartner para sa tournament na to. Gaano po kahanda ang PTV po or the organizer para ma-sure na very strong yung internet connection natin habang naglalaro, baka maputol-putol yung mga games?
Sir, of course, yung una nating is yung mga private companies, no? But the DICT, handa po kami mag-provide din ng additional bandwidth para matuloy po itong mga larong ito dun sa oras at panahon na na ginaganap ito.
Thank you po.
Good afternoon, Rafael Bandayrel from PTV4. My question is for Speaker Romualdez and also for GM Ana. For each of your perspective po, ano po yung nakita nyo sa esports? First for Speaker Romualdez, na nakita nyong this is the right program to get behind from your perspective. And for GM Ana naman, ganun din po, pero ano po yung nakita nyo sa esports na parang to take PTV into this direction na maging involved in esports?
Thank you for the question. Actually, until just recently, I did not realize how we've actually excelled this far in sports globally, no? But it's a testament to the Filipinos' innate skill. Matagal na sinasabi sa akin, the Filipinos have, a very, very, they have an affinity talaga to tech, even like digital analysis. I've been told by a number of foreign investors and who have put up businesses here, their back offices, that the Filipinos have a very, very great comfort with technology, no? with digitization, and it manifests itself very naturally among the youth. So this is something very positive that we can actually harness. I was just talking here to Yusek Gerald, no? The other field that is very, very much in parallel with this is that we have all seen how generative AI, artificial intelligence, is growing, in leaps and bounds, no? And we can see also why it's very exciting. It has become also a threat, or has made our BPO ecosystem very vulnerable to being replaced or substituted. Yet, this is a transformative stage in the Philippines. I like to use that word, transformation. That's what the president often uses. Like, for instance, when it comes to our economy, from what it was before, we don't want to go there. We want to transform it and progress moving forward and upward. So we see with the comfort, with the affinity, with the innate ability of the Filipinos, especially starting them out, at a very early age, because that is when the absorptive capacity of the youth, with technology is really very, very, fertile for development. We want to come in and support it because it is positive, it is very progressive, and it is very, very much in tune with what we want to be. This is what is happening all over the world, and this is also part of the President's call for digitization, not just in government, but just to provide that facility, that ability for all our youth. As they just said, the age bracket is 30 to 24. That's the sweet spot. And that actually denotes that you must know that 25 years is the median age of our workforce. So having this exposure and this comfort and this proficiency in digital technology will bode well for the country. And of course, the ICT, because the President has mandated, wants to make sure that we have Wi-Fi, we have internet all over the country, because this has also a direct correlation to our GDP. The more interconnectivity we have, and the more we are able to use it, and as we train, and as we get our youth very comfortable with technology, and through this very exciting esports sector, I think we're setting ourselves up for a lot of success in the near term for the country. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. With 43 million gamers na Pilipino, why not? Diba? So, ako kasi, very simple lang yung nag-motivate us to do this. Dati naririnig natin, kung gusto mong maahon sa hirap, mag-basketball player ka. But now it's different eh. Kung gusto mong maahon sa kahirapan ng pamilya mo, mag-try kang mag-ML. Kasi pwede kang mag-excel. Ang mga Pilipino sa game na to. I've been to camps of esports player at nakita ko kung paano silang tinitrain. They have their own nutritionist, they have their own board and lodging, and they have their allowance. So, maraming mga estudyante na nakakapagpatuloy sila ng college just because they're also playing esports. So, magandang opportunity to para sa gobyerno na matulungan yung mga athletes natin, and at the same time, hindi rin nila napapabayaan yung pag-aaral nila. So, it's best that the government is the one who's providing this opportunity, this platform na maging professional athlete sila. Kasi yung mananalo po dito can vie for a spot sa national team. So talagang grassroots din yung magiging forma ng Unity League. So very simple lang yung motivation natin dito. And yun na nga, kung di tayo mag-excel sa ibang sports, let's look into the sports that we are really good. Konting push lang from us, from the government. So this is that push for the esports players ng mga Pilipino.
Also, a couple of questions po for PESA Executive Director Marlon. Clarification lang po about the mechanics ng mismong liga. Sabi niyo po yung national champions will have an opportunity to vie for a spot in the national team. Alam po natin yung national team mostly kinukuha yan as a group, di ba? Kukuha ng pro esports team and then yun yung bubuo ng core ng CBOL essentially. Pag yung sinasabi niyo pong pag-qualify for a spot in the national team, paano po gagana yun? Is it them as a whole team or pwedeng pag may nag-stand out na specific player, siya yung kukuha ng spot? Ganun po ba?
To answer, thank you. That's a great question. To answer the question, what happens is, that's why there is a slot. It's because we also acknowledge that yung mga pros natin actually have, of course, the innate advantage that they have because they are already professionals. And what we actually do is we hold a national tryout. And if you want to be part of the national tryout, it's going to be really hard for everyone to actually join. So we actually just invite a select number of pro teams, and of course, kung sino man yung mag-champion sa Unity League, to actually be part of the tryout, and then from the tryout itself, we will be able to see sino talaga yung pinaka-deserving. But the mere fact na nagkaroon ng opportunity ang isang amateur team na makasali sa ating tryout sa national level, that speaks volumes of what's going to happen. And why we are focusing on the grassroots, it's because we want to nurture the future of our esports athletes. Esports is unique just because ang mga Pilipino inherently magaling just because it actually overcomes a lot of physical boundaries. Kapag nasa game ka ng Mobile Legends, it does not matter if matangkad ka, maliit ka, mataba ka, wala yun lahat eh. You just need good internet and of course, your hand-eye coordination, yung passion mo para sa paglalaro, and that's where we actually really excel.
Thank you po.
Good afternoon, Lon. Ivan from Dagot and PNA. So, yun nga, I mentioned earlier yung eligibility na no one from an MDL team or an MPL team ang pwedeng magsali sa Unity League. But if in case may nagustuhan yung mga teams ng MDL, MPL sa mga players na maglalaban sa nationals ng Unity League, will you actually allow them to scout the players?
Definitely, that's one of the dream. That's why this is really important. It gives another avenue para dun sa mga professional teams to actually scout. And hopefully, if maganda naman yung offer, why not? Because at the end of the day, if they are already in the amateur scene and sila na yung top of the amateur leagues, definitely the next step is to be in the pros. And to be in the pros, that's another level. But we are here to give you the first door. Diba? Ito yung first step mo. If you have a dream, join Unity League and then let's see what will happen.
In case, saan paling national finals?
Definitely, the dates was given. We'll forward it to you naman. The national finals naman will coordinate with Team Cebol para dun sa sa dates and the venues. Yes.
But the regional competitions, regional championships, mangyayari siya sa initially 5 lang but we're going to add Cebu na. So we're going to Baguio and then we're going to Davao, Tacloban of course, Bicol, Manila, and Cebu. Yeah.
Ba, ano pa siya? Face-to-face na yung event or
Face-to-face.
Face-to-face na. Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
So initially, we will choose mga 128 teams per region. And then sila muna yung magko-compete. And then out of those teams, magkakaroon ng 8. Yun ngayon yung mag-face-to-face sa regional championship, sa regional level. And then, yung mananalo sa regional, dadalhin namin sila dito sa Metro Manila for the national championship.
Good afternoon, Ira po from Global Daily Mirror. For the championship, will this be open for a live audience for those who want to support their teams physically, aside from the live stream?
Definitely, that's one of the considerations because we're still open for final planning on that. But initially kasi, it's going to be broadcasted on TV. So may mga limitations din on how you can actually structure the product.
Okay, another question po for Peso. It has been briefly mentioned po the talks of building an esports facility to train and hone national esports athletes. May we know where we are on that?
Good question. No? So currently, andito yung aming mabuting commissioner, si Com Walter ng PSC. We actually have an update. Meron ng iaalat sa aming facility or area para dun sa PSC magkaroon ng National Esports Facility. So sa mga nagtatanong, yes, there are plans already in place. And we're just waiting for yung final renovation structure and our partners on how we can actually build the esports facility. But we plan to finish it anytime within 2024.
Is there a specific location na po for this?
We cannot say kung saan, pero definitely we would want it first to be in Metro Manila.
Thank you, Mayor.
Maraming salamat po. I know there will be more questions, pero sir, is there a website or Facebook page na pwedeng puntahan ng ating mga fans or supporters that they can visit for other information?
Of course, kaka-up lang nung facebook.com/Unity League Philippines. All updates will be via our Facebook page.
Ayan, maraming salamat po, and to everyone who joined us for this event, thank you so much, and especially to our speakers and VIPs. Maraming salamat po again. And nabanggit nga po ni Sir, you can visit the Facebook page for more details and information. Ayan, thank you. It's definitely a good opportunity para sa ating mga Pinoy esports athletes itong torneo na to. Maraming salamat. I'm Sheila Salaysay of PTV Sports. Thank you for joining us in this inaugural season of Unity League, and we'll see you at the games.
Kicking off this February, the Unity League Mobile Legends Bang Bang National Tournament. A battle among the best ML gamers in the country, vying for ₱1 million in cash and prizes, and for the chance to be a member of the Cebu national team, who will represent the country on the World Esports stage. United, we game. Unity League Philippines.
All troops deployed.
The game is on. The stage is set. No hint of fear.
Ready for the test?
Get ready for the newest amateur esports tournament, the Unity League.
I'll show them. Looks like I was the stronger one.
Get ready. They're coming back.
I see all that you desire.
Inspired by the country's stellar performance in international esports, the Unity League aims to bring together the country's fiercest amateur warriors in competitive gaming. A grassroots league envisioned to become an avenue for young and talented Filipino gamers, aiming to produce members of our Cebu national team training pool who will raise our flag in international esports competitions. The Unity League is a trailblazing initiative of the People's Television Network and the Philippine Sports Commission in partnership with the Philippine Esports Organization, the Presidential Communications Office, and broadcast partner IBC, with the support of the Philippine House of Representatives. Kicking off this February, the Unity League Mobile Legends Bang Bang National Tournament. A battle among the best ML gamers in the country, vying for ₱1 million in cash and prizes, and for the chance to be a member of the Cebu national team, who will represent the country on the World Esports stage. United, we game. Unity League Philippines.
All troops deployed.
The game is on. The stage is set. No hint of fear.
Ready for the test?
Get ready for the newest amateur esports tournament, the Unity League.
I'll show them. Looks like I was the stronger one.
Get ready. They're coming back.
I see all that you desire.
Inspired by the country's stellar performance in international esports, the Unity League aims to bring together the country's fiercest amateur warriors in competitive gaming. A grassroots league envisioned to become an avenue for young and talented Filipino gamers, aiming to produce members of our Civil National Team training pool who will raise our flag in international esports competitions. The Unity League is a trailblazing initiative become an avenue for young and talented Filipino gamers, aiming to produce members of our Civil National Team training pool who will raise our flag in international esports competitions. The Unity League is a trailblazing initiative of the People's Television Network and the Philippine Sports Commission in partnership with the Philippine Esports Organization, the Presidential Communications Office, and broadcast partner IBC, with the support of the Philippine House of Representatives. Kicking off this February, the Unity League Mobile Legends Bang Bang National Tournament. A battle among the best ML gamers in the country, vying for ₱1 million in cash and prizes, and for the chance to be a member of the Civil National Team, who will represent the country on the World Esports stage. United, we game. Unity League Philippines.